Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. So I was just down at Tractor Supply and they have this chainsaw on sale for $150. So I asked the store manager, who I kind of know and like, he's somewhat of a friend. I said, are these any good? He says, well, we have one out back and we use it to cut up pallets and scrap wood, prepare Christmas trees, stuff like that. And he says, we love it. I said, it holds up? He says, yeah, it holds up. So I just bought this thing. What I want to do is get it out of the box, get it charged, try it out, and actually give you guys a bit of a review. It says it's good for up to 100 cuts. Hopefully that's not 100 cuts of 1-inch size wood. 50-minute recharge. Battery isn't huge, but 60 volts, I don't know. We'll see how it holds up. I also bought the warranty for it, so if for any reason it bothers me in the next 3 years, I get to bring it back. It also means for $15 in the next 3 years, I can always just say, hey, the battery's not holding charge, and they hand me a brand new saw and a brand new battery. 15 bucks. I think the warranty's worth it. So if you cut the tape, open the box, this is what you're going to find. Right. I'm doing this just in case there's something missing. Well, looks like we're going to have to put it together to some extent. Obviously the charger, the battery. Wow, there's a lot of battery there. I don't know what that means, if it means the battery's charged or not. Okay, that's the saw, that's the book, there's the wrench. I am a little curious if this thing probably wants oil, right? I don't know if you put oil on it. Yep, there you go. That's where you put the oil. So, I'm going to go make sure the battery's charged up, and then we'll go forward from there. So I charged up the battery. It went from one light flashing to fully charged in about a half hour. And what I'm getting ready to do is put the bar on. Remember guys, this is only an electric chainsaw, but it could bite you and throw wood chips into your eyes and, you know, kick back and hurt you. It can do all those things just like any chainsaw, so do be aware of that. So here we have the chain. Put a nice plastic wrapper on it. It's also good because I can see nobody else owned this before I did. I have to move that post back. It's always handy with a new chainsaw to include all the tools so you don't have to think about it. Okay, and a little spin to get it over the horn. This is normally when I manage to cut myself. Perfect. Just tighten it up a little bit. There we are. Now just a matter of putting the cover back on. before you tighten these up all the way. And it's nice that these are captured. By captured, I mean they don't fall right off. All right. Now you're supposed to leave about a 1/4 inch. Might be slightly tight, but they tend to loosen up a little bit as they run. Perfect. There we go. Next up, oil. Here, flip this down, flip this up. Always trying not to break anything. It says make sure you use bar and chain oil. I've run across people who use everything but. It's a matter of, do you want your machine to last a long time? Do you want your bar and chain to last a long time? Takes more oil than I thought it would, but I guess that's cool. Supposedly you can run the thing for about an hour before it needs oil again. So you just smash the battery in. Yeah, that all feels pretty good. Hopefully some of it landed on the camera. Let's go cut a couple of things. All right, let's see how she does. Wow, so far, so good. Wow, I'm happy. Let me do a bunch of cut and I'll get back to you on what I think. So, how did it do? I got about 45, 42, 43 of these about 6-inch cuts out of the saw before it died. This wood, in some spots it's a little punky, in other spots it's pretty tough. I believe it's ash. I believe the tree died of that boreworm that ash trees get. So if you're familiar with ash, it's pretty hard. I happen to like this particular 6-inch size wood because you really don't have to split it, and when the bark's off like this you could just kind of pop it in the wood stove and it gets going pretty good on its own. Actually, probably I got 50 cuts out of it because I also, while I was cutting away, I cut down this little tree, maybe even 55 cuts, and I made these cuts over here. So if you add it all up, 45, 50 cuts, just for a round number, let's call it 50 6-inch cuts. Obviously you're not going to be a lumberjack with this saw, but it cuts real fast, it cuts real smooth. I really like it. If I could get the battery peaked up, it says in 45 to 50 minutes. So if you could, have a place to recharge it, charge the battery up, right, while you're collecting the wood, carting it to where you need to go, or loading the truck with it, right, have a cup of coffee, and then it's ready to go again. What I really recommend this saw for is, basic homeowner. You get a little bit of a storm, you got cleanup to do, or if you're a roadside wood bandit. A lot of times where I live, it's rural here, a lot of times trees fall and the town just kind of cuts it up in a minimal way and puts it on the side of the road in the right of way. And if you have an electric saw, you can kind of go and cut the smaller pieces like I like to get, right? With a few cuts, you could put some large branches in the back of the truck, back the truck up to where you're gonna unload it. A lot of times that wood is dead, a lot of times also fairly dry. So you could kind of back the truck almost up to the wood stove, so to speak, and unload the wood directly in. And you're all ready to go, right? No use handling wood more than once. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I personally would recommend the saw in its current configuration just as I bought it. But the idea also is, if you buy the warranty, the extended warranty for 15 bucks, that means within the warranty period of time, 3 years I think, or 4 years, you could always bring it back and say, yo, the battery didn't hold up, and they hand you a brand new saw. I mean, like a new box of saw and battery and charger. So basically it says for 15 bucks you can run the thing for a year or two. When the battery starts getting a little cranky, you bring it back, get yourself a new saw, right? So instead of costing 150 bucks on the Black Friday deal, you basically get two for 165 plus tax. Okay, once again, I hope you guys found this handy. I need y'all to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. You don't know how many days you're getting, so get out and have some fun. Bye now.